Don't worry about what other people think. You're the person that wakes up every day, that dresses your body, that goes to bed at night, lying in the body that you're in. If you've tried everything and it doesn't work, then my advice is to consider this. My name is Kathy Mark, and I want to tell you my story that has led me today to make the decision to get a gastric sleeve. So I decided to go to Turkey and get this surgery. So try telling all your family and friends that you're going to Turkey to have this carried out. And of course, you're going to meet people that'll say, brilliant, that's great, wonderful. And then you meet people that say, get out there, join a group, get walking, don't be so lazy, you're taking the easy way out. And I actually did feel like that myself. I thought, I am taking the easy way out. And then when I thought about it, the easy way out, for 2 weeks before the surgery, I have to go on a diet. Then I go to Turkey and have 5 holes inserted into my abdomen, removing 75% of my stomach. For 2 weeks then, I'm on fluid only. For the next 2 weeks, I introduce a couple of foods like eggs and cheese. And then for another 2 weeks, again, there's restrictions. There's just an increase in certain types of food. So for me, it's not the easy way out. It's not cheating. It means no alcohol. It means removing everything that I love and everything that I enjoy. I love going out for meals. I love going, having a drink. It means all of that is going to change. For me to be able to do this myself, I am struggling. I just don't want to struggle. And being a nurse who's worked a lot with cancer patients, life is short. And somebody said that to me, and they'll know who they are whenever they see this. Life is too short. Go for it. If this is what you want, go for it. I do appreciate that I'm going to have the people that know and love me, I'm going to have their support. But what I'm also going to be up against is criticism and people talking behind my back and saying whatever it is that they feel, think, whatever their thoughts are. But I am doing this for me. And as my husband always says, whatever other people think of you is none of my business. So it's none of my business what they think. For once, I am going to do what I want to do. And I actually don't care what other people think or what other people's opinions are of me. I am doing what's right for me, and this is right for me now. My advice to anybody that's thinking about it, I would say, do your homework. Plenty of reading. I went on support sites on Facebook, contacted quite a few places in Turkey, talked to my family and my friends and got the support from them. And then for once in my life, I put me first. I am saying to myself, I deserve £2,500 to be happy. I deserve a wee bit of help because I'm struggling and I've no motivation and I'm in a bit of a rut and I just need a wee bit of help. Don't worry about what other people think. You're the person that wakes up every day, that dresses your body, that goes to bed at night, lying in the body that you're in. If you've tried everything and it doesn't work, then my advice is to consider this. I might not be saying that there the day of the surgery when maybe I'm in pain, but I'm saying it today. Today, I am going to put me first. I am going to go on this journey, find a tool that'll help me be happy for the rest of my life. 5-6 years ago, where I unfortunately had a really bad experience at work, where a colleague at work totally destroyed me as a person. From that, I really struggled with my mental health. I have had mental health problems before. I've had anxiety and depression follow a marriage breakup, but I never knew what anxiety and depression really was. This was a completely different level. That triggered the anxiety and depression and insomnia, destroyed my dreams, destroyed me as a person. And what made this a different level is this time I wanted to die. It was that bad that I was going to take my own life. Fortunately, my husband noticed there was something wrong whilst I said goodbye to him in my head and goodbye to my children. Fortunately, he came behind me and noticed that there was something that wasn't right, and if it wasn't for him and the support of my sister that night, I wouldn't be here today. When I went to the GP, I was prescribed antidepressants, but unfortunately I'd let my mood go so low that antidepressants alone they didn't feel was enough. But as well as that, I was also prescribed a psychotic drug too as well to help with severe depression, and this helped me sleep at night because I had insomnia. I hadn't slept for 6 months, 1 to 2 hours a night, and that's enough to drive anybody crazy. When I was prescribed the antipsychotic drug, the side effects of this drug is weight gain initially, which happened to me. I have always sat around 11 stone, 11 and a half stone, 12 at a push. I've always sat around that. I've even been lighter than that. And I started putting on weight. As well as putting on weight, then what happened was it also impacts your thyroid. So I have been diagnosed with an underactive thyroid, which again makes weight loss just that wee bit more difficult. So what I was finding is my mood was lifting, I was sleeping, I had no anxiety. Medically, I was well, but unfortunately, the weight continued to creep up and creep up to a point where I was really unhappy. And I tried everything. I tried all the local groups out there, tried exercising, walking, but unfortunately the motivation just wasn't there. I was looking for immediate results and I wasn't getting them. I do a bit of hairdressing, and unfortunately it's impacted that now, where I'm unable to stand for long periods to be able to do hair. I felt like I was in a vicious circle of trying, failing, more weight gain, more feeling that I'd failed. My self-esteem became really, really low. Why can't I lose weight? Other people can lose weight. Why can't I lose it? I met a girl in Ballykelly. I met a girl in the summer, and she got the surgery done, and I spoke to her, and I came home that day and I said, Darren, that's it, I'm getting the surgery. And I was convinced that was it, I was getting it. But what happened was I felt guilty because I was spending this money on me. I felt lazy. I felt like I was failing and I was taking the easy way out. And I felt, as I said before, if other people can do it, why can't I? Why can't I get this weight off? So I struggled. I toed and froed. I said I was going in the summer, and then I decided no, I wasn't. Those thoughts, those negative thoughts came to the forefront of my mind, and I changed my mind and I decided I wasn't going to do it. So I struggled on then for another few months until I got to December, and I met a friend, and that was the friend that said, go for it. life is far, far too short. When I spoke to her, I thought, she's right. Life is very, very short, and I don't want to live this life struggling with something that I know that in getting this surgery, it'll be a tool for me to help me not to eat too much on the plate, not to overeat and over drink. And this is a tool that I am going to use to work in my favour. And why I really want the sleeve too as well is it's rapid weight loss. And I don't know about you, but for me, motivation came whenever you lose a stone or 2 stone. So in getting the surgery, quite quickly, I'm going to lose that kind of weight by following it properly. And then I believe I'm going to be really motivated to then start exercising by ensuring that I am eating the right food and following, the plan that comes with getting a gastric sleeve. I just fell into a vicious circle of feeling really bad about myself, feeling like I'd failed, really low self-esteem. So I just got into a vicious circle of eating, having a drink. When I had a drink, I was eating, back to eating, back to having a drink, and here I am, 16 stone 13 today, the 6th of the 1st, 2020. Someone who, as I say, sat around 11 to 12 stone, and I asked myself, how did I get here? How did I get to this size? And it wasn't binge eating or binge drinking. It was just a progression of just eating a wee bit more on your plate, just having an extra drink, maybe not 1 night a week, maybe 2 nights a week, maybe 3 nights a week, whatever, if it was off work. It was just a slow progression of eating more and moving less. And as I say, I'm here. I don't like where I am, and I have made a decision because I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to struggle anymore. I need help. I can't do it myself, and I can't afford to continue to have the back problems that I have that's impacting my hairdressing business. So I need something now. I need something to help me now. Not a couple pound here and a couple pound there. I need drastic measures. I've decided to get the gastric sleeve in Turkey because it's cheaper. I don't want to wait anymore and go through my GP and maybe have to wait up to 7 years for the NHS to fund me. I have got myself into this mess, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to get myself out of this mess. It's £2,500 for the surgery, and then you just have to pay flights for both myself and my husband, who's going to come with me.